Hi, my name's Jay Orlowski. Sometimes people want to know what are some of the most common things to look for in a home inspection. Well, some of the things that I've seen a lot of have to do with either the roofing or the flooring or in the windowsills. You see, those are the places in the house that get a lot of action. A lot of the times you'll see in the flooring, underneath the flooring, there could be termite damage, wood rot, water damage. I like to look under the sink of these houses to try to get an idea of whether or not they may have had water problems in the past. I like to look at all of the sinks and get an idea if any of them have had any problems. I like to try to see if I can get into the house at any point in time. You don't have to crawl into the house. That's what your home inspector is going to do. But when he crawls into the house, he may find things like termites or wood rot or more water damage underneath, and especially in areas by the bathroom or by the kitchen. Another problem area is roofs, especially older roofs. If it's an older shake roof, which is made out of wood, you could definitely see some termite problems, or you could see a lot of just rotting over time. Because they don't really do wood roofs anymore, most of the wood roofs that are out there are already very old. And so they've had a lot of chance to get weathered, to get cracked, and so they need extra special attention. So those are some of the things that you also want to look at. Some of the other things that you need to be aware of would be some of the windows. In a lot of these houses, they still have some of the older windows and they're not dual pane. When that's the case, you want to make sure that the window seals aren't rotted away or falling off. Sometimes you'll see the same thing around the ledges of a house too. You want to see if there's any place on the outside of the house where water has been dripping off the roof, or where maybe trees or leaves have been sitting in one place for too long. Any kind of unchecked maintenance like that is something that could lead to problems over time. When the trees drop leaves, the leaves have bugs, they have dirt, they build up over time, and it starts eating away at the roof. This is hard to see until an inspector actually gets up there and looks at it. So these are some of the most common things to keep an eye out for. Basically, you want to look for water damage, wood rot, or any kind of bugs or infestation. Anything like that is going to be something you definitely want to have looked at further, and maybe even have an additional inspection to make sure that this isn't going to be something that's going to cause even more problems in the future. And some of these problems may even prevent you from getting FHA financing. So it's definitely in your best interest to make sure to get a good home inspection and get a good home inspector, and have him write down a list of everything that's going on with that property so that you know exactly what you're getting into. Well, good luck and happy house hunting. If you found this information useful, I've put together a free video series covering the 21 most critical things home buyers and sellers need to know. To get a collection of free videos, go to FresnoRealEstateExpert.com/free.